ziemlich toll.
Yo, 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 yo.
Yo,
What's going on,
What
Kai?
up?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
I'm excited.
Hey, me too, man. I'm always excited to talk to people. Yo, what's going on, CJ? You look like you got a robot going on. Oh, there we go. Wait for like maybe another 2 minutes, I'll say. Let's wait for another 2 minutes for people to pour in. I usually say to like 7:05, so I guess that's 3 minutes.
Where you coming in at?
I'm coming in from Cape Town, South Africa. What about everybody else? I know I don't want everybody talking.
Man, I'm in sunny San Diego, California.
I see over there. Air Force Base.
Alles gut, ich bin ja hier. Kannst du wieder reden? Ja.
Miami. Yeah, you can drop it in the chat where you're at. It'd be great. People from Miami, Turkey, nice. Germany, Mexico.
Merhaba.
Let's go. Yeah, it was such a great day today. I was editing videos all day and on calls with teams, but it was such a great day here in South Africa. Wish I got to enjoy it, but maybe tomorrow. Algeria, nice. Portugal, London, South Africa. Yes, we're in the house. Cleveland. Let's get it. It's my cousin. Yeah, feel free, guys, to show your face too. Like, it's a really cool thing to put the face to the person. There we go. Connecticut, Coach Mel in the house. Let's go. Francesca, what's up? From the beach in LA, probably, like always, on the beach.
No, I'm in Miami.
Miami now.
Hometown.
Nice. Jonathan, yeah, I'm out here in Sea Point in Cape Town. London freezing. Gosh, I forgot that it's cold in other places of the world right now.
That'd be remind me of.
Woodstock, nice. Yeah, down the street. Ghana. I want to come to Ghana soon. I want to like explore all of Africa. That was a mission. That's like one of the main reasons I like moved to Africa, to really explore.
I think you should go first to Botswana.
Okay. Yeah, it's beautiful over there, right? So much nature. New Zealand, good morning over there. Wow. Yo, we got somebody, Botswana. It's so cool. Like, just imagine, there's no way we would be able to see each other just like, I don't know, 20 years ago or something. Maybe 20 years ago, but like, you know what I mean? Now we got all these humans from around the world just like with each other. So cool. Yeah. I'm excited for this call. There's so many tools that I keep coming by, and I keep trying to share it with my friends, but my friends don't care. So I'm like, all right, let me share it with the people that actually do care, and we'll use it. Not all of my friends. Anna's here. She's using it. So, whoa, what's going on here? I'm viewing somebody's screen. All right, here. What is this? What is this? Whose screen is this? Stop showing. All right, somebody showed their screen. That wasn't cool. Now, how do I change that? One participant at a time. All right. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. All right. So I guess I'm gonna just start talking now, and then whoever just funnels in here. But basically, the point of this call was just to talk about some. Whoa. Let me mute your mic, bro. There you go. There we go. Okay. So the point of this call was basically just to talk about some AI tools that I keep coming by that I feel like a lot of you guys may can benefit from and take advantage of. So let me come here and I'm going to share my screen. But first of all, I do want to mention one thing, and I feel like I didn't realize this until now into my life and the importance of it. But the importance of hard work versus smart work, right? Like for me, I was always programmed to try to work really, really hard. Okay, somebody's mic muted. Okay, I'm about to mute all mics. So let me figure out how to do that really quick. Mute, mic, mute your mic. Okay, let's see. Audio settings. If anybody knows how to do this, just put it in the chat too, so I can just do that. All right. Okay, it's quiet. Let's see. Make sure your mic's muted before I have to figure out how to mute mics. Okay, perfect. So yeah, before when I was starting off as an entrepreneur, and I know some of you guys are starting off, or you may be seasoned in your entrepreneurial journey, but I didn't really realize the difference between hard work and smart work. I always tried to do everything. Like I always tried to edit my own videos. I always tried to do all of my marketing, do my sales, my advertisement, and I basically wasted so much time because I didn't have someone that's an expert at doing that thing do it. And I could have spent a lot of time just knowing the basics of what it is that I needed to do. So I just wanted to mention to you guys that are starting off that maybe you have content and you're creating content, but you want to take your business to the next level. I think a lot of times we hold ourselves back. So I just wanted to mention that, and we can circle back around to that talk too. All right. Perfect. Still didn't figure out how to mute all mics, but we're going to go ahead and keep going. So I am going to share one of my screens really quick, and we're just going to talk about a few tools. There we go. So I just created this really quick. I'm going to show you how I created it because I think it's pretty cool. But basically, I'm going to start off by talking about Glass AI. So most of the time, people always ask me when they're trying to create content, how do you come up with ideas? And I think that you can really take advantage of a tool like this. So first of all, Glass AI is a Chrome extension that you can just use. So let's just go to one of Alex Hormozi's videos, for example. So this tool is a Chrome extension. You can just look it up on Google, look up Glass AI.
I don't know how long this is.
There we go. So this tool, Glass AI, is really cool because you can just download it. It's a Chrome extension. It's free. But what it does...
I need to pay attention.
Yeah, you got to pay attention and mute your mic, whoever that is. But
sorry.
It's all good. But basically, this tool, Glass, allows you to just transcribe any video on YouTube. So let's just say you like this video that Alex Hormozi is talking about. It'll just give you the transcription of the video. And then from there, you can go ahead and use ChatGPT. Okay, let me mute this guy's mic. See. So basically what this is doing is it's giving me the summary of this video. And this is just the basics of using Glass to ChatGPT. So you like a video by Alex Hormozi and he talks about something that has to do with your niche. So let's just say you're into makeup. You can look up a makeup artist and then you can get the transcription of their video really fast and click this button and it'll take it over to ChatGPT. From there, you'll have the summary of the video, and you can just say, write tweets. So it'll create tweets out of the above.
Wow.
That simple.
Wow. Wow.
Yes.
That is amazing.
Right? Isn't it? So after you do something like this, like let's just say tweets, you can ask it to write content from this, create a real script. Let's do this.
Oh.
Let's see. There we go. So you can create scripts from here and you can read scripts. So this can just give you an idea of how you can create content. Just want to share this with some people.
And this is a Chrome extension.
Exactly. This is a Chrome extension. Here. Okay, so hopefully everybody's got this written down. So GLASP, G-L-A-S-P. I'm going to write this down. And it's just some examples of how you can use this tool. So from here, let's just say you've gathered all of your content. You've got videos, and now you want to schedule out your videos. Because the thing about social media is you need to post every day. And I understand how it can be so time consuming to go ahead and try to post on Instagram, Twitter, I don't know, YouTube, to post on all these tools every single day. It can be very time consuming, right? So you can go ahead and go to a tool called Metricool. Okay, so Metricool is very cool, first of all, because what you can do is you can schedule out all of your posts at one time.
So I woke up around 2:30. Yeah. So it was not. So
Let's
you know what?
see.
That I planned I was going to cook.
Hey, mute your mic, whoever that is. Mute mic. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna try to manually go ahead and mute every mic. Sway me. Okay, so from here, I've got all of my content scheduled out for the next year. So I schedule, let's just say, a reel that I have, and I put it in this tool called Metricool, and then it scheduled it on my Facebook, on my TikTok, my YouTube, and I can go ahead and schedule out as many posts as I want for the entire year. So this is how I can stay consistent on every platform at one time by using a tool called Metricool. So I feel like a lot of you guys can definitely take advantage of this tool. Very easy to use. And you can also gather those messages like tweets and schedule out these tweets every single day on a tool like Metricool. Perfect.
Next question on it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Why would you prefer this over like a different one? Like on Canva, most of us that create content have Canva Pro. There is a scheduler. What is the benefit with using Metricool? Would you say, does it automatically adjust the images to fit the platforms, or what do you find that's so beneficial of this platform?
So what I find so beneficial with this platform is I'm not sure. First of all, I've never scheduled out posts on Canva. So if you can just go ahead and schedule everything out on Canva when it comes to every social media app, like LinkedIn and all of them, that's great. First of all, because I love Canva. And I recommend a lot of people to use Canva. But if that's not possible, then Metricool just allows you to schedule everything at one time. So say for me, I schedule my post out every single day at 11:30 a.m. Eastern time every single day. So if you can do that in Canva, that's great. I don't know if anybody else does that, but if you do, that's amazing. I'm definitely going to check that one out. But you're able to do that?
Yeah, you can there's a Canva scheduler, but for example, if you're auto scheduling something for Instagram and Facebook, how about your captions underneath? Your
Great question.
Can you put that in there too?
So right here, when you come to, let's just say this is for, it looks like Facebook. So let's just say that I'm scheduling something out for YouTube. Then I would have to put the title there, and then I can add the tags, and you can also add like a cover photo if it's Instagram or whatever. So they have different parameters for each each tool or each social media platform.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
One last question.
What's
So
up?
like, you know, like how with the covers and everything like that, like
Yep.
on like social media, Instagram and everything, so it lets you like do the grid as far as like the cover when you upload on Instagram?
Yeah, so it allows you to do your cover photo like on Instagram. It allows you to do it, but the thing is, you can't adjust it. So you know, like on Instagram, how you can just adjust it, how it looks and things like that. So you're not able to do that here. But for me, what I do is I know exactly where they're going to crop the photo, because based off of like uploading, I already know it's going to be in the middle or the center of the photo. So I just go ahead and I schedule all the reels out in that same format every single time. That makes sense. Perfect.
You guys.
One last question.
What's up?
What about trending sounds? Like, I know that's like a thing on Instagram. So
Love the
what
question.
about the app?
So first of all, when it comes to trending sounds, for me, I've run other accounts also. I've got clients and I'm running their accounts. To be honest, I don't use trending sounds. I literally, it's such a headache for me, first of all. And I know some people, it really works, them stay relevant, but you've got to like stay up to the trends. And I don't know, maybe I'm too old for that, but I literally put in my background music my favorite instrumental. So I go ahead to find some instrumental of maybe a Drake song or something, and then I use that in the background because it makes me feel good. And then the people that follow me usually gravitate towards what I like. Maybe it's not Drake's instrumental, but it may be, I don't know, like Rufus Du Soul's instrumental or something like that. So I mix it up based on my preferences, because I think that the biggest thing about social media is you've got to really like what you're doing. First of all, you have to like your videos. The videos that usually do really good on my channel, I love them. Like when I'm editing them and I'm putting them out. And before, I didn't really love them because I was trying to like get views and things like that. But then I just start sharing tips that was helpful to me, like this right here, like these tools that I'm talking about right now. It was so helpful to me in my life. I just wanted to share it with my friends. And instead of sharing it with my friends, I was like, okay, let me just share it on social media in a way that I want to share it. And now that allowed me to enjoy doing it over and over and over and over again, if that makes sense. So I think that the trendy songs are good. If you like doing that, I know TikTok and all those people love to do those trendy songs and it works. But for me, I've got millions and millions of views and I haven't used one trendy song. So that's just my take on that one. Great question. Great questions. And I think, okay, I'm going to move on to the next tool. So we talked about Metricool. Now we're going to talk about Gamma. And I think that this is so useful for you guys that work anything that you do, right? So Gamma, I'm on it right here, is gamma.app. And basically you can do this in Canva, but I love how Gamma looks. So basically you just come to here, push create, and they create slides, like just like the slides that we're using right now. So basically when you come and use it, I might have to sign it to another account because it says that I need to pay for it. But let's come here and maybe I can just do this from scratch with you guys, sign into one of my other accounts. So I'm going to go to gamma.app. All right, let's sign in for free. And I'm going to go through the process with you guys. Continue with Gmail. Hopefully I don't have to like, what is it called? Do like a full sign in. Okay. This doesn't work this time. I'm just going to tell you what the tool does for time's sakes. But basically, while we're waiting, this tool creates you slides using AI, and it's so easy. And you just talk to it just like you would talk to ChatGPT, and it'll create a slide for you. Yada, yada, yada. I heard about you through my friend. I'm a student. I'm in preschool. How did you hear about us? I don't know. Okay, here we go. So let's just say I want to make a presentation, and let's just do a presentation on AI. Now I want to, and usually what I do is I go ahead and pick a topic or pick an idea that let's just say I may find from Alex Hormozi's video. So let's go ahead and get something that I generated from here. Like I want to make a video about optimizing response management, whatever that means. So I'm going to come here, copy that. So you guys can use this for school. You can use this for any type of presentation. You can pick the themes, really, really beautiful themes here. And then you just hit continue. And let's see, watch this. Now it's just going to create the entire slides for you, just right in front of you. And they're always beautiful. And it's so easy to customize. You can keep using AI and then it will like generate the photos for you. You can tell it what you want more of. You can expand on some details. You can tell it to do whatever using AI. But this has been the fastest way to create slides when it comes to business for me, and also to just like get my point across. So you can create slides. You can create like an outline for a website. You can do so much when it comes to presentations. So if you guys are doing things that have to do with showing people things online, I highly recommend using this tool right here called Gamma. So just before this meeting started, I was on this talk with this guy for so long, and I didn't have time to prepare slides for even this call. So I literally just said what I wanted to talk about for about, I don't know, 3 minutes before the call, actually why some people were in the lobby, and it just created an outline for me. And now I'm able to follow this outline and tell you about these tools that I want to mention. That makes sense. So I've seen somebody raise their hand. You want to go ahead and talk? Whoever that was. You can ask a question if you had a question. Maybe not. Just saw a hand raised though. But yeah, so this is just a good way to basically create quick slides in your business for day-to-day use. And that's one tool that I've been using lately, and it's really been efficient and useful. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it does. A quick question. I've been
What's
using
up?
Gamma, but I struggle with the templatizing it and making sure the formatting and colors match my brand. You know what I mean? How have you done that? If there's any quick tips or tricks?
Oh, love that question. So let's just say in here, let's just go back to the beginning. So I think that the way that I've been doing it so far is like once I go ahead and let's say I'm creating a pitch deck for let's see, AI community. I don't know, whatever I do. So basically once it spits it out, and then I have like some type of theme, like let's just say, because my colors are usually like black and reddish whenever I do it. And once it creates like that base outline of what I want, then I go ahead and customize it. Let me show you, where is it at? There we go. So I go ahead and change the format and stuff right here. Like it's pretty basic. It's not like Adobe's customization or Canva's, but I really use this for like quick, fast, and efficient slides. That makes sense. So maybe you can come here and like paste and bring in your logos and have like a certain color theme if that's what you have. But I think that this is mainly geared towards just quick presentations. If you want to do like more advanced stuff and take more time, maybe use something like Canva.
Yeah, fair point. I've been comparing this against Tomy. I don't know if you know Tomy, but
yeah, Tomy's pretty cool also. I like Tomy. What's going on, Mario? Go. I see you got your hand raised. Oop, I'm muting that mic. Perfect. Okay, I think we're good on that front. Trying to say something, Francesca? No? Okay, perfect. Couldn't hear you. Not say it again. It's muted.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Perfect.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Oh, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh,
there we go.
Yeah, I can hear you. My question was, can you export the slides into different formats? Like if you get it templated and then you want to, can you export it into PowerPoint for further detailing, or is it just PDF export?
So when it comes to export settings, I think it has PDF, export PowerPoint, Yeah. Export PowerPoint, export PDF. And then they also let you change like the dimensions too. Like you can make it wider or smaller in that way. But yeah, really cool to use, like super easy to use. And I'm actually using that right now. So I was like, let me just mention that really quick. Wanted to mention a few tools that I've just been using lately. And then the next tool, I know I just made a reel about this one, but it's called Reloom. And this tool lets you create very complex websites pretty fast. So you can come here and it'll create you an entire skeleton of a website in every single page of the website. So like usually when you have these website builders using AI, they make one landing page. But for here on this tool, it creates you like 7 different pages. And this one may be a little bit more in depth. So I don't know if I want to like go through the entire process of like how to set that up. But it's very, very cool. And I think that like you guys can definitely take advantage of that one also. Let's see, here it is. But yeah, it's called Reloom. You just go ahead and tell it what you want your website to be about. Like if I want it to be about, let's say yoga positions. I don't know. I don't know if any of you guys are yoga instructors in here. But yeah, it basically just starts to generate your page from prompts. Because I know that a lot of people, and I reached my limit again because I've been doing these tutorial videos, but I know a lot of people just, they always say the same thing to me. They're like, hey, I can't figure out how to build a website, or hey, I can't figure out how to like post on social media. But this is how you do it. You use a tool right here called Reloom, and it'll literally build pretty much everything out for you. And then if you have any issues or you need anybody to like come in and correct things for you, just use Fiverr. Fiverr is a website, if you guys don't know, where you can outsource work. It's just literally so easy to go to. Just come here. And like I mentioned before, when we first started this talk, I said that you got to monitor like hard work versus smart work. This is smart work. You can hire people around the world for, I don't know, $5, for $20 to come in there to build something for you. Maybe it might not be perfect right away, but they can build something good enough for you to use, and they can help you because they may have been doing something that you want to do for more and longer than you've been doing it. So I definitely recommend using something like Fiverr if you want to like outsource things. And then now, what's up? Say it again.
Can you upload WordPress? Like, does it work together with a WordPress website?
I believe so. Yeah, it almost positive that it works with WordPress, because I know that it does Figma. Let me see, where did it go? Wow. Yeah, it works with WordPress. I know it does, 100%. But yeah, definitely check
just
that
like
out.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to make this also like a Q&A. So I didn't want to take up too much time with like going through these tools. But thank you so much, you guys, for being, muting the mics and stuff like that. Couldn't figure that out. I usually use Google Meets. So the next tool that I just came across is called Senya, and I've been using it recently. This tool is really cool also, guys, because basically what it does is if you have like a company and you've been working with people, say you're a solopreneur, say you are a coach of some sort. I know a lot of people are coaches, or you have a product, or you're a graphic designer. This tool creates you quick testimonials. So if you want to make beautiful testimonials for people just to see, people that love your work, this is a great way, because the power of testimonial is so huge. I can post a video about people getting results in the inner circle, and then I can get so many people that are interested in coming into my community based off of word of mouth or them seeing testimonials, seeing people have a great experience with this, right? So even when I go book things, when it comes to Airbnb or a hotel, I literally look at the reviews. I'm the review type of person. I go there and I see, okay, is this good? Do people enjoy this? And that right there can be the change that you need in your business that may bring you tons of more clients and customers if you just have testimonials. But I can see so many people lacking that in like that aspect of business. So this right here will help you do it easily. Like you just come in here, it'll walk you through what it needs from you, just the people or the client's faces or whatever, but it makes it so beautiful. And I just found this and I was super happy. And I was like, yo, let me just share this with everybody. So definitely come to this tool right here. It's called Senya. I could write in the chat if you guys don't remember what I'm talking about. But yeah, I'm so happy to do these little powwows too, in the just showing off these AI tools. I was traveling a lot, so I wasn't able to. But yeah, definitely recommend using this tool. Really good find. Let's see. Is anybody struggling with getting clients? Like if you do, go ahead and write in the chat if you struggle with getting clients, or if you struggle with, let's just say, showing your work off to other people. I know a lot of people struggle with that, like just basically getting people to see their work. Because I just got off of a call with a guy. He builds the most complex tools, like the most complex chatbots. And this guy can't get clients. And I'm like, wow, man, I have to come to him, but he just doesn't show off his work good enough. So that's what I think a lot of these tools that we're talking about, and even a tool like this, can really help you do. Me 100% struggling with that, struggling with the client side. Yes. Okay, so we're going to cover that a little bit, but definitely recommend using this. I think I have one more tool I want to talk about. Okay, and this tool is pretty cool. Lu.ma. So when I sent you guys this invite to come to this call right here, I sent it over Luma. Luma creates very, very beautiful events to schedule, and they make it for you presentations. So instead of using the regular invite from Calendly, or using, like, I don't know, Google Calendars invite, this is so much more beautiful, and it just makes me want to have events online. So I just figured this one out, just found this tool. So definitely recommend going and checking this tool out also. It's called Lu.ma. There we go. Love Luma. That's what I'm talking about. Luma is a beautiful tool, and it works so well that I had to mention this tool. Now, I think that right before I do some Q&A, I just wanted to show you the power of having a CRM. So if you guys don't know what Go High Level is, you should definitely go on YouTube and search up Go High Level. So Go High Level is what we call a CRM. It is a customer resource manager. So it basically makes sure that you are able to interact with people that are interested in what you having, and be able to manage it and be able to organize it, right? So for instance, if you've probably talked to me on Instagram throughout my DMs, you probably were talking to a chatbot. This is me setting up these chatbots through my CRM, which is Go High Level. This allows me to be able to have conversations with people. Right now, I'm having 147 conversations at this moment with people at this step. Let's see where it's at right here. So I'm saying, hey, name, is it cool if I ask you a few questions? I don't know if you've heard me say that. Go ahead and write in the chat, because you may have fell into one of my funnels. But basically, in the inner circle, I'll be showing you guys how to really dive into this tool deeper. But for now, I recommend everybody going to check out this, because Go High Level alone will teach you business skills. For instance, like, let's just say if you're an early entrepreneur and you just aren't making any money, you can try this out for 30 days for free. But this will help you structure your business in a correct way. You can put all of your social media accounts in there. It'll let you make your landing pages. It'll create your email funnels. You can easily find someone on Fiverr that knows how to work these things. And there's other entrepreneurs that are small to medium-sized entrepreneurs that are killing it with this tool right here.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mario. What did you say? Okay, muted. But basically, a tool like this will help you as an early entrepreneur structure your business, from going from an idea, or I want to do something, or I kind of trying to figure out what I want to do in life. This thing will literally help you structure that, if that makes sense. So highly, highly, highly recommend using this. And if you want to dive deeper in this, and if you're not in the inner circle, that's where I'll be talking about it more. And I'm dropping a course in 2 days about this entire program on how to automate your business. But Okay, so I want to open this up to questions, and maybe before you ask me a question, think deeply about the question, because I feel like by you asking a question, it's really going to help out the next person. So maybe if you ask a question that is specific to your business needs that you've been thinking about and haven't figured out, that may be the question to ask. That makes sense. But let's say, so Reese, if you want to go ahead and unmute your mic, go ahead. I see that your hand was raised. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? All right. Or Ernest, I see that your hand's raised also. Oh, now I think I'm figuring out this site. Anybody else, if you have any questions, feel free to ask a question now. What's going on, Kai? There we go.
Mic drop. What's going on, man? So my question is really quick, but so with Go High Level, right? I know that I've been hearing about that with a lot of my clients. They've been using it like for their back end and like collecting data and everything like that. So essentially, right? Do you feel that it's more important for you to try to build out your Go High Level before you hand it off to an outsourced person? You know what I'm saying? Like as far as the customization with DMs and talking to people, as far as certain things, because me and my lady, we're starting to launch our challenges and like starting to get ready to launch content aggressively, you know what I'm saying, to build our community. But like as far as that whole DM script, as far as we'll Go High Level, you get what I mean? Like, would you suggest that we build it out ourselves, then give it to somebody to do? Or if the person is already really good with Go High Level, allow that trust to be there for them to build that out for us?
Great question. So what I do is, and this is exactly what I was just doing before I was on this call. So what I've been focusing on lately is being able to 100% clone a person, like being able to take all my data from all over the internet and every single thing I said out of my mouth, and it is written in a document and also in a YouTube video or Instagram, and put it into a chat bot and to clone my face and clone my voice. I don't know how to do that completely. I know how to do a lot of things when it comes to AI, but that's just something I just don't know how to do. So what I do is I basically hire an expert to do it, and then we sit on Zoom and I watch him do it. So now I've seen and watched him do it, so I kind of know what's going on. Like for me, I'm over there doing other things while he's working on it, but he's kind of talking through what he's doing. And 10 times out of 10, they'll be okay with doing that. They'll show off like how, you know, they're doing what they're doing. So when it comes to high level, I definitely recommend hiring somebody, and you can find somebody probably so cheap online. Like if you go on Fiverr, maybe even $20
I got a VA.
or something. Exactly. You got a VA that can set it up.
8 out of 10 at Go High Level, and I was
exactly. So I always say,
all right.
right. So I'm like, let me just tell you, like, set it up for me and let me watch you set it up. And now you understand what they're doing, and they walk you through what everything means too, because a lot of times you just don't know what it means. So highly recommend someone that is starting off in business, or if you're not even starting off a business, you just want to structure your business in a correct format to monitor everything, your finances, your accounting, your everything in one place. High Level is a great place to do that. It's similar to what ClickFunnels was doing before, but 20,000 times more complex. And you can even host a community inside of High Level. So you can go ahead and maybe pay someone a few dollars just to show you how it works. And then from there, you can go ahead and be a master, and it'll take you and it'll accelerate your business so fast. That was one tip that I can give anyone. If you were listening, listen to that one right there. Check out High Level. Perfect. Great question. Let's see. I've got Ernest. Did you want to ask a question?
Yeah.
There we go. What's up, brother?
How are you?
Amazing.
Thank you very much for the presentation. First of all, that was very insightful. So I actually wanted to ask about Go High Level, because I'm trying to launch some sort of business with my friends now. And I'm just curious, like, how this can help me. So you were explaining it, and from what I've understood at the start, it's just like, I'm not really sure what CRM systems are, but I thought you meant it's like a bot that kind of answers your messages in Instagram, etc. Like that's what I've seen on your screen, how it's like how it would lead a conversation with somebody if somebody would text you. But now you're saying that there's actually much
100.
broader abilities in it. So would you be able to like kind of explain more in depth? Although you already said a lot, but could you
Yeah.
like, explain what I could use it for? Because I'm just trying to understand how I could actually apply that and like bring that to my friends.
Great question. So I'm going to tell you how you can use this. This thing stores all of your contacts, first of all. So let's just say that anyone that ever interacts with anything that you do. So if that's through email, if that's through text message, if that's through like Facebook Messenger, through any social media account, it stores all of the data in your contacts on your high level. So no matter who it is, like let's just say before in marketing, you would have to get a whole bunch of people's emails. So before I had to like try to ask people, hey, can I get your email to sell them a product? But now anybody that is even on your social media accounts, you have them as a contact and you can target them. So that's one big advantage when it comes to high level is the contacts list. So then you can also literally build websites in high level. You can go ahead, instead of going to Wix or any other website builder, you can build it inside of high level. And they have this thing called Snapshot, which you can look at somebody else's website or look at another website. And then there's a tool that can just duplicate that website for you. And for me personally, I don't know exactly how to do that because I have my team doing that, but it's very user-friendly. And that's probably a YouTube search away, like how to duplicate a website on high level. And it'll go ahead and create that landing page on high level. It also has an area where you can host a membership. So let's just say you have a community or you want to create something like a Discord channel or like a Facebook group. You can do that inside of high level. So it'll all be in one place, which is really cool. You're also able to have full out conversations with anybody on high level, if it's text messages, and then you can even program it to, let's just say someone DMs you on Instagram and they're a potential client, it can go to your phone and text you, then you can go ahead and communicate with them through text messages in the bed, no matter where it comes from, if it comes from Telegram or Instagram or wherever. And it doesn't even have to be your Instagram account. It can be your company's, it can be your friends, it can be your clients, it can be anybody's Instagram account. So when it comes to CRM, basically what that does is it allows you to work with, and usually marketers use this, it allows you to have a client. Like let's say for me, I have a client and they're actually a solar company. So he runs a big solar company. I'm able to see everything that's going on in his company. I'm able to see when someone's interested, and then it sends a notification when someone comments on his website or through his messenger. It literally sends a message to my virtual assistant in the Philippines. And then she goes ahead and has full out conversations with these people. You can have ChatGPT do that, and you can program that inside of high level, or you can have an actual human do it. So the cool thing that it does is it makes sure that anyone that's interested in what you have to sell gets contacted, and you're notified, and you can see what they want from you, and you can see exactly when they want it from you. And you can even track all of your sales inside of here. So if you want to send invoices, if you sold a product for $10, it'll be inside of your high level. So there's a ton of things to do inside of high level. Hopefully that answered the question.
Thank you very much. Is there
No problem.
any chance I can ask one short question?
Go ahead. You got me.
Yeah, so I'm actually a personal trainer, and
Okay.
I was trying to create more content for my Instagram, especially stuff like Reels. So before, actually, I think it was from you, I've heard of a service called 11 Labs.
Yep.
That
Replicates your voice.
generates voice based on your input of voice. So I was curious, is there something like that that creates videos, or anything that maybe you could think of that could help me create more Reels, where it could like basically like make a picture of a person or something like that, person moving? Because I find it hard to actually go out and film Reels. Like I don't have like somebody
Stock
that
footage.
can film while I'm doing exercises, or I don't know, something according to the lines. I'm just kind of trying to explore the possibilities out there.
Yeah, 100%. Good question. So the tools that I like to use is called Video. So VIDYO, Video AI. And there's another one, and it's a very similar sounding tool, but it's called InVideo. So it's video, like VIDYO, writing in the chat, and also InVideo. And that can just provide you with great stock footage to use automatically. So you can basically text and tell it what you want your video to be about, or you can drop the footage in there and then it can give you some type of outline. There's also what'll be coming out soon is, and it's getting better and better, is Firefly by Adobe. So this is so cool. And this is going to take so many editors' jobs, unfortunately. But basically, what Firefly does is it listens to or transcribes every video that you drop inside of it. And then it'll be able to just auto add B-roll automatically. It'll add all of the clips in so if you're talking about, let's just say you're talking about cherries, it'll just add a picture of a cherry. And if you're talking about running, it'll just add people on the beach running. It's really cool. Really, really cool app. Yeah, so that's Adobe Firefly.
So it's kind of like it's kind of like captions for iPhone, but you know, like a grayscale.
Yeah. Captions app is great. But for me, Captions app is a little well, I like Captions when it comes to overdubbing videos, first of all. But yeah, I think that in video and video AI does a better job of adding B-roll to the footage. But Captions does a good job of editing it. Also, like you just mentioned, if you want to change your voice to any language, like if you want to speak and talk in fluent Chinese or make a channel in Spanish, this is something that you can offer to a client. You can do that in Captions app, which is very, very cool. You can do it in a few other ones also, but I really like how Captions does it. Perfect. Dropping some gems in here, guys. You got to take advantage of this. The thing is, too, when it comes to AI, we are early right now. We're very early if you are a marketer or if you are an entrepreneur using AI. And there's so many people in this world right now that don't know that they can move faster using AI. They hear of it. They're like, oh, I hear AI. But by you just implementing these tools into their business, it will literally, you can charge what you want for services like this because people need it. So when you tell them, hey, I can help you make more money and save more time, they're like, oh, I'm listening. And you tell them about these tools that we've been talking about. You master a tool like Go High Level, and then that's all you really need to master. If you learn a tool like Go High Level, that will teach you everything you need to know about business. Great question.
Yeah. Okay. Can you say what's high level again? Is it kind of like an AI CRM?
Oh, High Level? Yeah, it's a CRM. It has a lot of AI features inside of it too.
Yeah,
100%.
awesome.
Yes, sir. All right. Let's see. We've got somebody else raising their hand. I don't know if Reese, if you want to talk or not. You just got your hand raised. But if anybody else wants to also, see, there's another one. You guys been asking some really great questions. Thank you for that.
I have a question.
What's going on, G?
I'm using a Magica. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
To make an app.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I just want to know, because you probably have more insight on it. Do you know when they actually gonna get out of beta?
I'm not sure. They actually reached out to me to do a brand deal with them, but I don't really know about the founders. So, but yeah,
okay.
I'm not sure exactly when they're gonna come out of beta, but that is an incredible tool, first of all.
I love it. So I have a nonprofit. I teach kids photography.
Okay.
And I made an app to help the kids, like if they want to know what camera setting should I use on a rainy day, and the app will tell them. It's amazing, and it'll give them a YouTube video. Everything is great. It's just I want to know when I can actually like give it to my kids.
Right. So yeah, for anybody that doesn't know, Magica, that thing can pretty much just generate you an app like this. Like if you don't know how to build an app, go ahead and look at this tool because it'll just create it for you. So almost like how we were talking about the slides Gamma. Like, go ahead.
Yo, what's the name again of the tool?
The tool is called Imagica. So Imagica. Yeah, ICA. I'm gonna write it in the chat. Great tool if you guys want to look at how to develop an app. There we go. And I love people asking questions because what that does is it gives me a better idea of what people are looking for. And don't be shy either, because when it comes to entrepreneurship, first of all, you grow from questions, literally, because that's how you get better. You ask a question, you get an answer. And the more questions you ask, the more answers you get, the more knowledge you have. The more knowledge you have, the more you can do. 100%.
Okay, so I have a question.
What's going on?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, do you know that Captions app is great, but it's only for iPhone? Yeah, I'm looking for a similar app, but for Android, because especially that I speak Arabic, so I kind of like need an app that can auto-generate captions, but in specific languages like Arabic. I mean,
Got
do
you.
you have do you have any recommendations?
I don't know if you've tried CapCut before, but CapCut on the phone should be okay. I'm not.
It's awful. It's awful.
Oh, it's awful for you? Okay, sorry about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're just using a phone, man, I honestly don't edit on a phone, but people always say the same thing. They always say Captions app, and Captions app seems pretty cool, but I understand they're just for I don't know, for Android. Is anybody else? Go ahead and write in the chat if you have an Android and you're editing on your phone. Like, go ahead and write in the chat if that's something you do. Go ahead and like maybe you have some advice, because I don't have an Android and I don't edit on my phone, so I don't want to be that person that gives you the wrong information. But
okay, so right now I'm using an app called Subera.
Okay.
But it's pretty good, but it's so far it's on like trial period, and like
okay.
Yeah.
So what I'll do,
yeah.
Salim, is that how I say your name?
Yeah,
So
right.
so basically shoot me a message on Instagram, and I'm gonna make sure I just give you the resources that I have on that. Just take a picture of your profile too, so I know to look for you. But perfect. Yeah. So we can go back to that, because I definitely feel like we can figure something out for you. Caplet, someone mentioned, and read the group chat, because I think they're dropping some gems in there. What's going on, Simona? I seen that you were raising your hand.
Hi.
Hey.
So 2 questions. First one is, are there any AIs or resources for trending topics, trending hooks, trending themes within a niche?
Yeah, there is. So there's a tool. I'm gonna drop it here. Oh, I'm about to drop some gems on you guys' head.
Woo! More gems.
So check out this tool right here. I talk about it quite often. It's called Midro. So the cool thing about Midro is it basically studies other reels, and then when you use it, it basically tells you how to make your video go viral. If you're looking for like virality content, because it studies viral content. So it's a very, very interesting tool, because it literally just spits out a script or details about viral content. And now this tool that I'm about to talk about right now, I'm gonna drop it in here too. This is probably in my top 3 favorite AI tools at the moment. It's called Cast Magic. If you guys aren't using this tool, you should totally be using this tool. Like, I know I say that about a lot of tools, but Cast Magic is different. Basically, what it does is you can put all of your videos that you've ever created, you can put all of your audio, all of the text, you can put it all inside of this tool, Cast Magic, and it'll basically listen or transcribe everything that you've said, and then it'll train AI on you. So basically, it knows what kind of content that you create, and then you can ask it questions for it to suggest things that you can make a video about next in your niche. You can tell it what niche you're in. You can talk to it, because it basically uses AI and uses you. I don't know if that went over your head or not, but this tool right here is very, very, very powerful, and they're on to something.
You gotta spell all that and put it in the chat, please. Metro and Cast Magic. That is that should have been the presentation.
You feel me? Like these are crazy tools, guys. Like, yeah, I could have put these in the presentation, but honestly, like, I just wanted to shed some knowledge.
So
click this. Let me show you what I'm talking about.
So like Magic Cast can basically replace like Ghostwriter, right?
Oh, 100%. 1000%. Yeah. It can replace that need for someone to write your content. So I'm going to basically screen share really quick and then show you inside of this app. It's very powerful. Okay. See, that's what happens when you ask good questions. We just come up with good stuff, guys. All right, here we go. So this is Cast Magic. So basically, I can drop a recording of me in here. Like, let's just say this was some talk I had, and it even identifies as speakers if it was multiple speakers. And then from this audio, from this 1 minute audio that I dropped in here, let's just click it. Oh, it was my journey. That's what it was talking about. Like, it was a video that I just created. And now it gives me titles, it gives me keywords, it gives me introductions, questions, it gives me like just so much about this tool. I can turn it to different reels, LinkedIn posts out of it, newsletters, threads. It gives me whatever I need to do to create content out of it. But then it stores this information and gives me a magic chat. So now I'm able to just ask questions about this. Like, what is this about? I don't know. Maybe this is too generic. Oops, I even spelled it wrong. Let's see if it even works or understands what I'm trying to say. Okay, this transcription discusses blah, blah, blah. It tells me what it's about. And you're able to ask questions about whatever it is that you put in here. It's similar to, you know how ChatGPT, you drop information in here. But the thing is, you're able to drop a ton of information in here. Hours and hours of your own content in here. And then it can analyze it and then give you feedback on your content. So take advantage of that tool. And in the inner circle, I go into like a 30 minutes, I think, to an hour going in on that tool on exactly how I use it. And that'll be dropping in 2 days in the inner circle. So shout out to you guys that are in there. It's my community if you guys don't know. But yeah, take advantage of these tools, guys. Great question. Great question.
I've got one more.
What's up?
One more. Email marketing. Are there any tools for creating emails, creating the copy, creating a subject that'll catch, stuff like that, or anything that will actually send that emails out?
Great question. So actually, even that tool, Cast Magic, it'll create you an email out of your script too, which is great. Just like if you want a copy out of whatever it is you're talking about. And then also you can use if it is cold marketing. First of all, if it's cold email marketing, if you just are you looking for new clients, then you can use Instantly AI. Instantly is something that a lot of people are using in the space. I'm not doing much cold marketing at the moment, but I'm gonna write it here. Instantly. Wow, my typing right now is terrible, guys. Instantly AI. Check that out. It basically specializes in cold marketing. And in the inner circle, I'll talk more in depth about that also. And you can also, for me now, when it comes to email marketing, I mainly use Go High Level now. I don't pretty much use anything else. I'm just doing everything inside of Go High Level. But there are people that are using, gosh, I'm trying to think of this tool right now. It's this new AI tool that people have been using for email marketing. I'm about to find it right now. Great question. But what kind of marketing are you doing, like with emails?
I have an audience and I have not emailed them in years. And so they're warm but cold. And I want to start messaging them about my current program and future offerings.
Got you. Yeah. So the thing that I like about Instantly is when you put in the emails, you're able to build out segments, almost like I was showing you in High Level. You're able to just build out like 12 emails to send them. And then from that, it'll just follow. It's not like you have to manually go ahead and write these emails, or you can use AI in there. You can get the emails and just program them out so it can message them for the next, I don't know, year if you want to. So, yeah.
And do you use your public email address for that? Or do you use what is it called? A different email address, the ghost email address or whatever.
Right,
just in case
right.
Yeah.
So I use my business email for most of the emailing that I do. Like I've got a Content Flows, which is my company. I use that email out for my major stuff when it comes to reaching out and talking to people. So let's see. Somebody said, Akil, we can't see your chat. Oh, I might be. Oh, you know what I was doing the entire time? I was direct messaging someone. Somebody named Ennis in here was getting all of my messages. So it wasn't going to everyone in a meeting. I literally just saw it. It says like, thank you for saying that, Prince. You were just like, oh, okay, we're not getting messages. All right, perfect. I've been, whoever Ennis is, you got all the hookups right now.
Thank you.
That's what I'm talking about.
Someone was very lucky.
I am very lucky.
Talking about got a little British accent or some accent. I love it.
Yeah, I mean, she was your inner circle.
Right. That's what I'm talking about. She's my inner circle right there.
I have to be in the inner circle, but I will be very, very soon. I promise you that.
Even if you're not, I still love you. Got love for you. I'm sharing that
Oh, thank you so much. Me too.
shit. No problem. All right, guys. So if we got any more questions, let's see.
Thank
Sahil.
you.
No problem, Simona.
Hey, hello.
Thank you. What's
Hello.
up, brother?
Hi there, brother. Quickly, I think I'm fascinated with Go High Level.
Okay.
I've already found out it's pretty straightforward and easy to use.
Yep.
And primarily what I use it for, I've been a digital marketer for 7 years now.
Okay.
And I'm just fascinated by the number of AI tools that come out, which just blow my mind. Everything that you listed today, it just blew my mind over the last 3 weeks or a month that I came across these tools. So I'm looking to automate the monetization methods using Go High Level.
Okay.
So currently I use it for, I've own branded and own labeled it.
White
I
label?
have the emails. Yeah, I white labeled it. Yeah. So I have the enterprise version. And I've built a community for people. It's similar platform or similar way that we're doing this. Build a community of people who would like to use the AI tools to optimize their business and 10x their revenue.
Gotcha.
So another way that I'm looking to monetize is teaching them how to do it themselves. They can also white label. Like some of them are course creators, coaches, marketers who are looking to have their own brand. Are there any other ways you could think of monetizing, which I'm potentially missing out on?
Yeah. So you're saying,
besides-
so you're saying like how do you monetize on with high level on teaching people how to use high level?
Yeah, and any other ways that I can monetize, using my own. Yeah.
I mean, there's so many ways. First of all, like I mentioned before, like word of mouth advertisement is the absolute best, or if you know someone that does something. So for instance, like we're on this call at the moment and there may be someone on this call that's a makeup artist. And let's just say that like Christy on the call does her makeup with this makeup artist, right? So basically by you knowing that person, it's a referral. Like it's like you
like an affiliate commission.
It's like like you refer it, right? So I feel like basically the best way of doing something is to do things for free at first, like for a few clients, to then they refer someone else to you. So for instance, and when you think about referrals too, like you just think about the movies. When you go watch the Avengers or you go watch a new movie and you tell somebody about the movie, it's not, you don't really think about like, oh, I'm selling someone this movie. It's like, no, you're referring a great movie that you've seen. And I like to look at business the same way. So when it comes to Inner Circle, I don't really have to market it so hard. It's like people just refer it to other people because they may have a good experience on what they've learned in the community, let's just say. So I think that the best way is to do it for a few people, to learn, go high level and be like, hey, I'll help your business out. And then you do it for some people, maybe that's on this call. And then once you help them out, then they'll go ahead and refer it to you. And that's how you can grow that business. Because I feel like for me, it's like, I think that when you have a great product and people are almost like, why is it so cheap? Or why is it, you know, what's the catch? That's when you know you're onto something, first of all. So you're on something good when you do it that way. 100%. And also when it comes to teaching these courses, like how are you doing it? Are you doing it through, are you screen recording yourself using it? Like, how is that working for you?
Yeah, mostly I'm looking to take a bunch of people for the end of the quarter this year.
Gotcha.
And personally helping them touch the figures that they wanted to touch.
Okay.
And documenting all of that process and structuring it into a course. That's how I'm looking to do it.
Okay, got you. Yeah. So we can talk more about that if you're in the Inner Circle too. That'd be great because I can go ahead and like kind of guide you through that process. But yeah, man,
Brilliant. Thank you.
Yeah, keep going with that, man. I love it. Okay, let's
Appreciate
go,
it.
Dylan.
Thank you.
No problem. What's up, Dylan? You got a question? See, can you hear me? All right, what about Ennis? How's it going, Ennis?
Hi.
Hey.
Good. I've got a really quick one. So, what AI would you say can help with building a SaaS business?
Oh, go high level.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's like the best software for it. 100%.
Yeah. Thank you.
Great question. What's going on, Parth? Can you hear me? Parth, nope, can't hear me. Okay, let's go. What's going on, Kai?
Yo, small question. It was another go high level question.
What's going on?
So, you're familiar with HoneyBook, right?
Yeah.
So does go high level do invoice system? So like take payments and oh shit. All right.
Yep.
Right.
It takes payments. It sends out invoices and then it goes straight to my Stripe. Does it all.
Okay, so you would have to get a Stripe to do your payments as far as like with go high level, right?
So all you have to do is just connect them, or you whatever you want to do your payments through PayPal or whatever it is. Like you can just connect it. But then I do all my invoicing and I do everything that has to do with billing through Go High Level.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
And so does it so like what is the concierge fee? Is there a concierge fee or no?
I don't believe so. I think that the only fees come from your processor.
Oh, okay.
So that's
cool.
the thing. That's the thing too, guys. Like there's so many tools that you can be using, but instead of using like 10 different tools, you can just do it all in one. That's what I love about High Level. Preaching about it. Okay, I finally found the mic that's talking. Perfect. Cool. What's going on, Saka?
Hey, what's going on, man? Great stuff so far.
Thank you.
In terms of workflows and automation, it seems like Go High Level does a lot of those by connecting these disparate tools.
Yep.
My question, you found an AI that does workflows exclusively, kind of like Zapier, to connect all these different tools.
I mean, Zapier is probably the best when it comes to connecting tools. I mean, another tool is make.com. If you know about Zapier, you probably know about make.com.
Yeah.
But the thing about make.com and Zapier is make.com just does pretty much the same thing, just more complex. And you can do more complex flows. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about at the moment, Zapier is like glue, right? So it sticks two apps together. So for instance, this is a use case that I use Zapier for. So I used to track my time. So everything that I do on my computer, first of all, I recommend all of you track your time too. It's one called, it's one that I'm using now called Time, was a Rescue Time. Great tool. But I want to put the things that I'm tracking my time. So, and then it automatically inputs it inside of my Google Calendar. So I don't have to go ahead and write what I've done at 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. I've got Zapier to connect my rescue time to my Google Calendar. So it can just automatically do that. Or let's just say if you want to send automatic tweets, this is another huge one. You can use Zapier to send tweets. And how you do that is you can go ahead and just in Zapier, you can do this thing called an RSS feed. And in the inner circle, I'm going deeper into this. But basically, you can just put any website there and you can say, hey, ChatGPT, grab all the information from this website, this news website about, let's just say, the war in Israel right now, and then put it on this Twitter and tweet every single hour. And it can do that just automatically. Just tweet every single hour on any Twitter by using a tool like Zapier or make.com. So yeah, I think that those tools are the best. 100%.
Awesome.
No problem. Thank you, man. And let's go, Rafiq. There we go.
Hey, man.
Hey, how are you, brother?
I'm good. I just wanted to ask what tools I can you can suggest for copywriters.
For copywriters, yeah, I think Copy AI is a great tool for copywriters. I think I wrote it in the chat. Yeah, Copy AI is a great one. Other than just using plain old ChatGPT, because ChatGPT is great. You can use what is it called? AI PRM, and I've talked about this in extent in the past, and I've got courses about this too. But AI PRM is a Chrome extension, and it plugs into your chat GPT. So then you can just talk to it as a copywriter. And let me just write that down. Extension. Perfect. There we go. There's so
What
many.
about
Go ahead.
what about outreach?
For outreach?
Like, yeah,
Like what kind of outreach are you talking?
like generally, email. It's a part like the other ones.
Yeah, so we talked about instantly for email outreach, which is good. For every other outreach method that I use, I do it all inside of Go High Level. It's easy to program, and then you can go ahead and pay someone $20 in the Philippines or something to go ahead and set it up for you. But basically, they can set up funnels to where you can literally send outreach messages out to people. They can set that up for you also to do your outreach. So basically, once you get them to interact with you. So for me, I don't do too much cold outreach at the moment. But once again, if it comes to outreach, I do have courses on how to do that. And I think I'm dropping more, but there's so many different tactics you can use. Like for instance, your biggest friend is actually Google Maps. To use Google Maps and to use, just Google. Because the thing is, you can type in on Google Maps, like businesses, let's just say in your niche, and say your niche is to sell soccer balls. You can say soccer businesses in North America. And then you can get a list of every single soccer business in North America. And then you can go ahead and send automated emails, send emails to them through something like instantly, if that makes sense. So I'm talking about, I don't think I actually dropped that yet. I'm dropping it in 2 days in the Inner Circle, actually, in the AI automation agency course. But I'm basically going through exactly how you send cold outreach also, if that's something you're interested in. But yeah, man, it's a whole bunch of tactics you can use when it comes to that.
Appreciate it.
Yes. And then,
Thank you.
let me mention this. Anna mentioned this too. But yeah, when it comes to, she mentioned authentic connections. That is actually the most important, because that's what I realized too. Before, I come from a marketing background. I was in network marketing. I always believed that it's a numbers game, right? And I was like, let me reach out to like 1 million people. Let me reach out to thousands of millions of people. But the thing is, you reach out to 1 million people cold and you get like, I don't know, 100 people. And it takes so much work to reach out to that many people. But if you make authentic connections with people like we are right now, you get to know people, you genuinely help them out. If you see that they need something, you help them out, they're going to refer you, like I mentioned before. And that automatically you're not even going to have to do a lot of cold outreach that way. It's going to do all the outreach you need at that moment, because people will be just reaching out to you. When you have a good product and you're a good person, people come to you at the end of the day. But if you feel like your product it just needs some help, maybe you should focus harder on your product, whatever that is. And then one is really good. No matter what niche you're in, you're going to stand out. No matter, like, for instance, like my boy Kai, he's in the chat right now. He's been talking. Kai is amazing at getting videos edited fast and getting it to people, right? So shout out to you. If you guys need a video editor, definitely hit him up. He's the one that's been talking. Kai created over there. But basically, when I first met him, I gave a speech in Atlanta, Georgia one time. I'm talking on stage, and the moment I get off a stage, the video was already edited and it was given to me for free. Now I know that this guy provides value right there. So by showing off your talents in the same exact way will get you more clients, will get you everything that you need to do, and by giving free information to people, they'll always pay for it, because then they depend on you. And when people need you for something, because maybe like they don't know what you know about High Level, or they don't know what you know about ManyChat or these other tools, they're going to have to come to you and pay you, because they don't want to go figure it out themselves. And it makes sense. They'd rather pay you for it. So that's definitely my advice on that one. Great question though, brother. Let's go. Hey, Dylan, you have a question too?
Yeah, man.
What's going on, brother?
How's it going?
Great. Basic.
Man. I had to throw on the camera because I was too slow on the mute button that I got back in. Well, thanks for putting this on, man. I appreciate it.
No problem.
And for all your content, man. All your content's great. I had a question about kind of the e-com space.
Okay.
Mainly on products. Like all of the tools that we're talking about here can be integrated into an e-com business for sure. I'm wondering if you've come across any more specific tools when it comes to just being able to kind of implement them into that product design or print on demand type services, things like that. I've come across one, but I can't for the life of me find it anymore. So I'm wondering if you've stumbled across any print on demand AI type things.
Man, it was this tool that I just heard about. That was a new print on demand tool for ecom. I'm gonna get back to you on that one. I'm gonna make sure I get to Dylan's in on that one, bro, because I haven't been in ecom for a minute. Let me see. There we go. There we go. I haven't been in the ecom space for a minute, but I did stumble upon some tools, and I just got off a call with a guy who's he's running AI automation just in the ecom space. So I'm definitely gonna hit you back on that one. And yeah, if you're not using high level, I definitely recommend using that I know we've been talking about that a lot on this call, but you're able to just do some crazy type of, sales mechanisms, even in the ecom space. So yeah, 100%. Sure. Yeah. I'll figure out the tool and get it over to you, brother.
Appreciate it, man.
Great question. No problem. And let's see. Hopefully I'm starting to answer people's questions. What's going on, Parth?
Hello.
Hey, what's going on with you?
I just thanks a lot for putting this on, because as a teenager, trying to make it your webinars and your content is one of the most helpful things that has helped me accelerate everything.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. And I have a couple of questions if you don't mind.
Yeah. Go ahead. Ask.
Yeah. So actually, I'm into kind of a different niche than what everyone is targeting.
Okay.
So basically, what I kind of do is basically I find people who have a good audience, around 10, 20, 30K followers, and I see that they're not promoting any brand and they don't have any brand.
Right.
So what I do is I will message every single one of their followers, basically getting their opinion, from the market, what they want, what they like, what they would expect from these kind of people.
Right.
And then a few days back, late after that, I'll just plan everything and I'll reach that creator and I'll be like, look, I'm going to do it for you for free for some time. Your audience will love it. Then we can work on a deal. So this way I've helped many micro influencers and creators make their own brand.
Okay.
That have scaled to 5 figures by now.
Nice.
And I was wondering if there was any AI tool that would help me scale, because I'm kind of a one-man show right now.
Okay.
So I was wondering, if you had any AI tool for that.
Great question. So what exactly are you needing help with to scale? Like, what are you trying to scale? That's a better question.
Okay, well, I'm trying to scale, first of all, like DMing and cold calling people.
Okay.
And because I'm the only guy, because even though if I can hire a VA or a PA, they still won't be as good as me and they won't have the same ideology as me, right? Because I'm the one who's kind of like, I need to make it happen, but they are like, I'm getting paid by this guy, so I'll just take it slow.
Right.
So,
but first of all, how many clients do you have at the moment?
Right now I have 5 clients.
Okay. So I would focus on doing, man, is I would focus on those 5 clients and make them literally fall in love with you, like that they call you for everything. Because the thing is, you can focus on getting more and more clients, and then you can focus on, the thing is, the more clients you have, the more responsibility that you have, and the harder it is to deliver on what you need to do. So I basically would take those 5 clients and give them the perfect product. And then usually the same clients in that space will refer you, like I mentioned before in here. Because like most of my clients come from referrals. Even though I've got tons of followers online, even though I got so many people hitting me up my emails, my clients still come from referrals. Because the thing is, they see that I have a good product or I do a certain good service for them. And then they're just like, hey, those people hang around people that are like them. So let's just say if, like I mentioned before, like a solar business that I help out, I've killed it for that solar business. So they've referred me to like 10 other solar companies. And now I have to make a conscious decision and be like, hey, I can't take you on as a client right now because I'm focusing on, building a community at the moment. But the thing is, sometimes it's better to just focus on perfecting your product. Like you were saying, like you took one from 5 figures, do it again, take them to 6 figures. And then from there, take the next one to 6 figures, take the next one to 6 figures. And then from there, you can talk about scaling. But I would say to just master those at first, because then you can outsource at that point. You've got enough money where you can just hire people and you train them. So when you go ahead and do what you're doing throughout your day-to-day life, like what I do with my clients is I'll have my assistants get on the calls with me, and they see what I'm doing. So now they can do the same thing. And I just duplicated myself. Because when it comes to scaling, it's basically, it becomes you teaching people to do exactly what you do. That's the best form of scaling. That makes sense. So you got to be able to teach what you do to others. And then if you can teach that, you're good. You're golden, brother.
Thanks a lot.
No problem,
Yeah,
man.
thanks a lot. And I had another question.
Let's go.
Right. So basically, all the AI tools that you mentioned, they can definitely be integrated into the things that I am doing, and definitely help me speed up the process of helping them. Like basically, just creating the website. I have to go on Fiverr and I get on call with maybe around 10 to 20 different website developers, so I can find the perfect one that I match with, that has the same ideas as I do and has the same goals as I do. So the website and everything definitely is gonna help me speed up the process. But I was wondering, what would be the way to, as you said, I need to make them fall in love with me, and the only way I can do that is by doubling, tripling, quadrupling, is getting down on increasing their income as much as I possibly can, right? But after that, where do I go? Like, because this niche is like no one else is, I don't see anyone else doing this. And like, see, ecom, if you have a website, you can scale it further. You can turn it into, from clothing brand, you can turn to a production and stuff like this. But my niche, like every business model has to evolve in a way. So I
100%.
don't know if, yeah, so if I reach the goals that you said I will, and I will do that soon enough, but after maybe 2 or 3 years mark, where do I evolve, do you think?
So I think
Would
for
that be?
you, like I always believe in this quote, it's just, I go as far, when people ask me questions sometimes like that, like I go as far as the eye can see. I go as far as my eyes can see. And then when I get there, I see further, right? So
Yeah.
like, that's what I do. So for that, I will go as far as you can see when it comes to your niche. And then when you get there, you'll see further, because you'll basically form and make your own niche, right? So like, you are the niche, you're the niche, not the space or whatever you're in. People are going to fall in love with you. If you think about me and you say like, oh, what niche is Akil in? I'm in so many niches. I'm in my niche. Like I'm a person that love AI tools. I love also traveling around. I love meeting new people. And I also love being motivational at the same time. And also just talking to people, because I love talking to people and helping them out with their businesses. My niche is me. So for me, I can target people that love me. And those are the people that gravitate towards me. And those are the people that get on calls with me. And those are the ones that continuously pay me because they fall in love with who I am. So for instance, by you spending more time with your clients and you find out what they need, and then you solve those needs, then that's how your company is eventually going to evolve, because you're going to be able to just see what's wrong with their company and then help it grow. Hopefully that answered your question, brother.
That definitely, thanks a lot. I'm like, you were the first one that I saw that was getting into, helping others find AI tools. So you were one of the first guys I saw that. Like, I was the first time I saw you, it was like just crazy. I mean, like, this guy is like just giving everything for free, and I'm like, who? Like, no one else is doing this. I mean, there are people, there are more notable figures like Iman Ghazi and everyone, but they're charging like $2,000 for a 20-day course. But this guy's like, you know what? I have everything. You take this for free. I did it. Now you do it. So that's
Exactly.
really amazing. I
100%.
really appreciate it.
Yeah,
Thanks a
man.
lot.
No problem, brother. Thank you for coming. Hey, Nicole, do you have a
Yes.
question? Let me answer yours real quick.
Sorry?
Oh, no, I'm going to Nicole, but thank you, Parth.
Yeah, thanks a lot, man. And I'm sorry to prolonging my questions, but how do you? Because I heard Alex Hormozy say it, and how do you do that three-way message thing on Instagram where you directly get into the DMs and not the requests? If you know how to do that.
You said to directly get in people's DMs?
Yeah, well, I saw on one of his videos where he was basically talking about some three-way messaging thing where you basically message their friends first, and somehow then, so basically when you message the client that you're trying to message, the message directly goes into their inbox and not the requests. So do you know how to do that?
Oh, I get what you're saying. I mean, the tactic that I know, like honestly, Like if you're trying to reach out to someone and you know you can help them out and you really want to mention, like, first of all, look for their assistant, probably. Do your research on that person, find their assistant because they probably have an assistant that you can contact. That's the best way to do it. And then maybe try to comment on their stories. And then if you reshare one of their stories, or a great tactic, and I taught this before, but basically you can create a video, create a dummy Instagram account. You make a reel with basically showing them their website and you talking about their website, or maybe how they need a website with your face and their brand. Do a walkthrough video and post it on an Instagram account, like as a post, and then tag them. They will see that message. No matter, they'll see that message. So for me, when people tag me and they've created a whole reel about me, I see those messages. So that's a way to get someone's attention, but you got to make sure you come correct and you actually can help them out. Don't just spam them. So yeah, hopefully that answered that one. What's
Thanks
going
a
on,
lot. I'm
Nicole?
sorry for taking
No
questions.
problem. No problem.
Hello.
Have an amazing day.
No problem, man. You too, brother. Hey,
Hey, how are you?
I'm so good. How are you?
Great. Look, I hear a lot about the inner circle. Can you tell me a little bit more about how you do stuff in the inner circle, what I'll get out of the inner circle?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, 100%. So I've got courses in the inner circle in a community. So basically what we focus on there is I've got a course called AI for everyday use. So if you are a person just trying to learn AI and how you can integrate it in your everyday use, there's a course in there with a whole bunch of modules and you can just watch at your own pace and learn about how to use AI for everyday use. And there's also a whole bunch of people that are using AI. I've got people that own big tech companies in the inner circle. We've also got people that just started yesterday. We've got a lady that's 70 years old and she just stays in there to be informed. I've got a kid in there that's 15 years old making $20,000 a month in the inner circle. So literally the range is from all people from around the world, and this kid's in Azerbaijan, the country. So yeah, it's a community inside of there. There is courses inside of there. And you know what? I can go ahead and show you. Let's just do that. I'm going to screen share because we are here and I'm way over the time, but we just here hanging out, guys. So let me do that. All right, let me go over to this screen. All right, let's go into the inner circle. Yeah, because the thing is, I'm not able to like mentor everybody. I'm not able to get on every call, but there's so many people I want to help out with, and I can't one-on-one coach everyone. So the thing was, that was the idea behind the inner circle. So people come in here and they're able to introduce themselves. People from all over the world. You can post photos, you know, like this guy right here, Jaden, you know, he's out there in the field in the inner circle. We got people that are, you know, in a community liking it. And then we get to know each other also. So there's some people that are very, very skilled when it comes to AI that are in the inner circle, but it goes on. So many of our great members in there. And then I have announcements in here where I announce things that's going on in the inner circle. So I might have a course, and I was just talking about the next course that's coming out, which is coming out this week, which I'm super excited about. Then we can have live events. Maybe it'll be more private calls that'll be going on, just like a call like we're getting on right now, but just more time where I can spend and even have a member share their screen and just talk about, you know, what's going on in their business so I can come help. We've got wins of the day. So people talk about their wins of the day, which is really amazing. Like when got to meet some inner circle members, which was really cool. We have a chat where people talk to each other, and just go ahead. You can just talk about whatever you want to talk about in there. Q&A, so questions. So if you have an AI question, I love to answer the question in public. So then everybody can see, you know, they have the similar questions that we have. Then other people jump in sometimes, which is really cool. AI updates, and it's just the little tips that I might drop in there. AI tools, other tools that I may post on my Instagram. If you lose it, you can come in here and find a tool that I may have talked about. I'm getting those updated right now. So you'll be able to see all the tools that I come up with on my Instagram, all organized. So you can look up for editing. You can see me talking about that. And these are the courses. So I've got an AI for everyday use course right here. This one is amazing.
Oh.
So then you can come in here and watch all of these tools that I talk about, like AI PRM. I mentioned that in here. Let's just see. I'm seeing the back end of this, but let me show you what you'll be seeing. Let me go back. Go to this. Then no. Where is that? Okay, I'm trying to show you what it looks like, members. Whatever. Can't show you right now for some reason, but you'll see a different screen than this. You'll be able to see, oh, there we go. Okay, view courses. There we go. So now you will see something like this, and you'll be able to see, like, let's just say AI PRM. And you can go ahead and watch me explain what AI PRM is, and I'll show you how I use the tool and things like that. So
okay,
goes more in depth with tools. And I got gear for content creation if you want to make content, mindset stuff for people, and make money with AI. And the next one that's coming is an AI automation agency tool. So that's what we're talking about. We do monthly challenges in here. We got daily accountability for people that just want to go ahead and talk about what's going on in their day. Like I was even posting my workouts, which is cool. If anybody wants to just have a partner, reflection. So these are really cool too. If anybody is like, they want to talk about anything that they want to reflect on, something. How do I log out? I don't know why she commented that inside of here, but basically that's the inner circle. And it's getting more and more updated. And what's coming next is I'm bringing other speakers inside of the inner circle, because there are some experts out there that have big followings and also just generate a lot of knowledge and value that they can add to people. So I'll be bringing them into the inner circle next to basically just go ahead and drop their knowledge inside of there. So that's what's to expect if you want to come in there. And it's a direct way to communicate with me too. So if you have a question, most times I don't see it if it's on Instagram or through email or something. So
okay, that is awesome.
Thank you.
One additional question.
What's going on?
I also wanted to get some information. I'm looking at going into the print on demand as well.
Okay.
And so is that something that you will talk about here, or is that something I would need to ask in the inner circle?
So that's great. So that's a question that you would talk about in the inner circle. Like if you ask a question in there about print on demand. And then now that people keep wanting to go into that field, my friend is actually big in the e-com space and he does print on demand. I'm going to bring him in so we can actually do a whole course on that specific topic, because I don't want to comment too much about it because I'm not doing it at the moment. But that's the vision there, just to bring experts in there that is talking about specific fields that can help you out. So 100%. That's a question you can ask in there. And there may be people that are in the inner circle that know more than I do, then they can come and comment also. But
okay.
Great
Thank
place.
you so much.
No problem. No problem.
That's it.
That's it. What's going on, Kai? See, you got the hand raised. What's up with you?
Yeah, this is the last question. Sorry. I know.
No, you're good. You're good. What time is it, guys? Let me see. 8:30. Oh, cool. I'm gonna catch that rugby game soon too. What's going on with you, bro?
Not much, man. So this question, because I know you just touched on it when you were talking to somebody about your brand and how you develop, right? So I thought, first of all, just like, good shit, bro. Like I saw your journey video where you were like a bunch of years ago and like 200 files, this, that. Like I saw the change and the experience and everything like that. So I was just like, oh, okay, cool. Like, all right, I see that I'm not the only person that's on this like conundrum of like trying to literally say fuck the niche, you know what I mean? But
Right.
I'm just at a standpoint where essentially, and she's the same thing, like, you know, professional dancers in the industry on national television and stuff like that, but then also trying to give value to other people and teach, but also operating a business. My whole thing is like, you've met me, you see me in different spaces numerous times, but I've been stuck on like, damn, like, do I do the trend or do I do what Kai wants to do and just put that out there and see how people digest it? Or, you know what I mean? Like understanding the algorithm, but like, I'm really just at a point where I'm like, yo, like at some point, like I have to bet on myself outside of betting on other people. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, I've developed a lot of great things for others and everything like that. But my personal brand, like I've done a bunch of mentorship programs and everything. And I just have been stuck. I got a lot of information, a lot of value to give. I already know that, but it's really just like, I guess I'm asking you again because I don't know, like I don't know what's stopping me, but like, you know what I mean? Like reading books and like it's just like I'm intaking so much information and I'm just like, what's halting me from coming out? And it's just yeah, like what was that for you essentially? And what kind of advice could you give?
Great question. So what's stopping you? I think that from just listening to you talk, you know, when it comes to being an entrepreneur, when it comes to life in general, guys, when it comes to a lot of these things, what I've realized is, man, that's a deep question. What I realized is newness, and I put this on my story, but doing things that are new equals anxiety. And if you haven't been doing things for 10 years, you know, it probably is somewhat still new to you. If you've been doing it for a few years, maybe, you know, getting more familiar with it. But for me, like some things, specific things are new to me. So it can equal anxiety. So that's one thing. And then also when you do things that make you uncomfortable, we usually tend to go towards comfortability. So for me, like doing a part of my course that had to do with complicated chatbots, it was very difficult for me to like simplify this to like everyday people. That was like very difficult for me to do. So I kept procrastinating. I would be like, all right, let me just go for a walk. All right, let me go get some food. All right, let me go get some more coffee. All right, let me go hit my friend up. Oh, let me see what my dad's doing. Let me just talk. I like my brain was making up every excuse in the world to like not do the work. And I couldn't understand why I didn't want to do it. But I think it's just because basically when it's something that makes us like uncomfortable, it's in the back too. It's not even in the front of our minds. It's like something that makes us uncomfortable. We gear towards going to a more comfortable space. And even when you go to a more extreme place, and I even mentioned this before, but even when you talk about sex, right? Something that makes us uncomfortable is literally being horny. So we want to release that. We want to relieve our uncomfortable feeling. It's a very uncomfortable feeling. I mean, you may think it feels good, but it's uncomfortable. So we want to relieve it. Everything that we do is to go towards comfortability. So I think that by us knowing that when it's something that we feel like we have to do, is going to be so much resistance there. But that's how you know what path you need to go down. Straight up. Like if it's like a sign. It's like I don't know if people believe in God or whatever you believe in, but it's a sign that says like go down this path because it's making you uncomfortable. It's like this little glitch feeling, you know? So now yeah, exactly. So like now, man, I'm telling you, like what I did that started to change my mindset was when I used to live in California and we would get up and we lived in Santa Monica, right on the beach in California. It was cold. And then we were getting these ice baths at literally 4 a.m. with my crazy roommate. His name's Anton Wisbisky. He's got a company that's almost worth $100 million now. He's my roommate, one of my best friends. But basically, he forced me a lot of times to get up in the morning at 4 a.m. and jump in the ice bath. And I literally, for the life of me, I just didn't understand why. Like, I understand why people get in the ice bath, but like, I didn't understand why he was so extreme with it and why he was so consistent with it. But now, over time, it rung to me. And now I understand that basically it made me comfortable doing uncomfortable things. And the more comfortable you get with those uncomfortable moments, the easier it is to do things. Straight up. So when you do a lot of things that are uncomfortable consistently, you get more comfortable doing uncomfortable things. So that's what anything in life, guys, like no matter what business you're running, if you apply that same principle to it, if you just go towards the things that make you uncomfortable, that make you like, I'll just go watch Netflix right now. I'll just go do that tomorrow. If you think in your brain, like, I'll just go do that tomorrow, that's telling you need to do it right now. Straight up. So at the end of the day, like when you feel that feeling of like, I don't know why I'm not getting this done, go towards it. Just get it done by any means. Because, you know, it's this thing that one of my mentors, his name's Kevin Trudeau, you can look him up. But one of my mentors used to always say is, I'm going to do it. That's it, period. Straight up. Like whatever it is, I'm going to do it. That's it, period. And then when you have that mentality or that mindset towards anything, you get it done. So for me, people ask me like, oh, you know, like what, from like if I was to play a sport or if I was to build any company or if it was for me to ride a bike or build a bike or to do anything, learn a language, whatever it is, I'm learning a language now. I'm trying to apply the same thing to it. But at the end of the day, I'm going to bring that same mentality. Every single day I practice French. Every single day, no matter what, I'm practicing French and I'm challenging myself. It's uncomfortable because I don't like learning languages or whatever, but I do it every single day, no matter what. And I'm getting better every single day. So if you apply that same principle to every single thing in your life, guys, like it's going to take you to the next level. And I know a lot of you may not like to get lectured, and I hate getting lectured myself. But at the end of the day, majority of business comes down to mindset. Yeah. Hopefully that answered it, bro.
Yeah, it did. It did. It's what I did hear. I appreciate it.
No problem, brother. No problem. Let's see.
Yeah.
Any more questions? What's going on?
Yeah, so yeah, do you have any tools for LinkedIn?
For what? LinkedIn?
LinkedIn. Yeah, LinkedIn.
Gosh, it's a tool that I cover. You probably got to look for it on my Instagram. It's a tool that specializes on LinkedIn. I can't think of the name at the moment, but I've got a buddy actually, and I'm going to give you this too. If you go over to, I'm going to write this down, and I'm actually developing my own, so I didn't really want to give out my competitors' information, but I like him anyways. But he's got this site called futuretools.io. So I'm writing it down in the chat. Okay, I don't want to direct message anyone. I want to send this to everyone. Boom. So you can come to this tool called futuretools.io. I just wrote it in the chat. And you can type in what you're looking for. So if you're looking for LinkedIn, just type in LinkedIn, and it'll give you all the tools that are using LinkedIn. And it's another one, actually, maybe even better than that tool, actually. Let me write it down. It's another one called Futurepedia. There it goes. Like Wikipedia, but Futurepedia. Octopus is dope too. Yeah, but I like
Yeah.
Futurepedia. And then
Isn't
go ahead.
isn't there isn't there like a similar website? It's called like there is an AI for that.
Yeah, AI for that. That's cool too, but I don't think it updates as fast as Futurepedia. Futurepedia is dope.
Yeah, yeah.
And you can just go in there and find all the tools. But what I'm creating at the moment, and which will probably come next month, but I'm creating like a database of all the AI tools. And then when you click the tool, you can get a like almost video of me breaking down the tool. So I'm going to cover like literally every single AI tool and talk about how to use it, why to use it, you know, what to use it for, if it's dope. And I'm going to have my team like review it to see if it's actually good or not. Because a lot of them are just like copies of each other. So that's in the plans. 100%.
Awesome.
No problem. Thank you for stopping by, brother. Okay, I'm probably gonna have. Let me see. We've been on this thing for almost 2 hours, bro. I think, right? Or yeah, almost 2 hours, guys. You guys are freaking beasts.
Can I jump in with a quick one?
Let's go. Of course you can.
Do you just use traditional tools like Kajabi or ClickFunnels, or where do you host? Do you do webinars? And do you kind of use your like go high level for that? Is there an autoresponder in there for some
Yeah.
more traditional thing?
Yeah, there's an autoresponder in there. But the thing about ClickFunnels basically got ran out of business. I mean, they're not ran out of business, sorry. They are still booming. They're doing a good job. But High Level does everything that ClickFunnels does, but 10 times better. Straight out, flat out. High Level is new, but they're amazing. They do what they do, but better. And then they also do what Kajabi does, but better. But they're just starting, so a lot of people don't know about them yet. But I recommend people just use High Level for all of that. If you want to host a community, do it in High Level, or host like those programs, do it in High Level, because that's what I would have did starting off. I started my community in circle.so, and that's what my community is at the moment. But I'm probably going to move my community over to High Level because I can do it all in one place. But yeah, when it comes to like what you're asking about, like ClickFunnels and stuff is cool, but High Level is just the primary GOAT. It is the greatest of all time, if you ask me.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
No problem.
So
Yeah.
she just reminded me of another question.
What's up?
Yeah, do you have like an alternative to currently?
Yeah. Whoa. Great. I think I talked about that, didn't I? Yeah. So the alternative to Calendly is the tool Luma, lu.ma.
Yeah. Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, lu.ma. Luma is alternative to Calendly. I think it's better. It looks better. It functions better. It reminds people better. More people show up. It's dope. And it's fun. It looks fun. Even Go High Level has a Calendly feature inside of it, but I just use Luma because it looks really pretty. Let's see. So Go High Level is good with the pricing. So the thing about Go High Level is it's like $90 a month or something like that, which people can consider high. But the thing about it is you can do everything that you did in all those other apps that you probably spend money on. Instead of spending $10 here, $10 there, $10 there, you just spend it all inside of high level. So you don't have email marketing, do everything in there. A course, everything. Because if you host a course on Kajabi or, you know, Circle or something, it's going to be like $100 a month. But you can just do a course, email marketing, websites, everything in one place. So that was a question I seen Jesse ask in the chat. Yeah, exactly. 200 for the goodies inside of Kajabi. So yeah, man, literally. So much better. What's going on, Raphael?
Hi, I really
Hey.
liked your presentation and everything.
Thank
I'm
you.
interested. Would you share this Zoom webinar recording with us?
Yeah, so I was gonna put this inside the inner circle. I don't know where else I can kind of share it with everybody, but yeah, it'll be in there. If not, maybe you can reach out to me, then I can send it to you if you're not in the inner circle. But 100%,
Yeah.
man.
And second question regarding the AI inner circle. I just Googled it. I saw that you demonstrated that we save money by joining this community. Is there like a monthly subscription to it, or
Oh yeah,
on
yeah.
the
So it's $27. That's what it is. So
per
it's
month?
$27.
Per month.
Yep. Yep. And you can cancel whenever you want, or you can join whenever you want, yada yada yada. Yeah. And then I've also got some courses, just like a straight off course. I think it's like $5 a month. You probably would have to look at some of my mini chat videos or something if you want specific courses. But yeah, my mission is to get everyone inside of the inner circle, and we just create a dope community inside of there and basically branch off, because later on it may not be a charge, or it may be more. I haven't really decided when I bring more teachers inside and more facilitators. So we want to just make it a network to have moguls in the AI space just integrate inside of one place with each other. Great questions, man. Thank you. There we go. So let me see if that's all the questions. I'm gonna hop off here, unless I probably can take two more questions. Let's see.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
do you have like any video editing tools on mobile? No, it's kind of like an earlier question, but I mean,
Okay, so you
yeah.
said video editing tools?
Yeah, on mobile phones.
Yeah. For instance, the one that I kind of mentioned before, what was that? For phones, I honestly don't edit on my phone, but I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
that the people that dominate the phone industry, it seems like it's CapCut, to be honest. Like, I think you said that you don't like CapCut, maybe, but
Yeah.
yeah, it seems like they just dominate when it comes to phone editing. If anybody else uses anything to edit on your phone, please drop it below. I know that maybe Kai, you may know too, because I know that you are even deeper in the editing space.
Yeah, I use ChatGPT. I mean, another CapCut too.
Oh, okay, you use CapCut. Yeah.
ChatGPT would be hard.
Oh, somebody said InShot. Yeah. InShot's another editing software. So I would, in the chat.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, no problem, man. Thank you. First of all, thank you all of you guys for staying here this long. Love getting to talk to everybody and answer questions too. So thank you. And then I'm gonna take probably one more question if you guys have it. Then go ahead and cut this till next time. Thank you, Dylan. I'm gonna reach out to you also. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
I have
Okay.
one more question.
What's going on?
Are there any AIs you'd recommend to be my personal assistant and tell me what to do and hold me accountable, stuff like that?
You know what I do recommend. You ready for this, guy?
Yes.
So I talked about this before, but not on this chat actually, but it's one that's called Pi. Like, I know ChatGPT can kind of.
We know
do
Pi,
this,
yeah.
but I love Pi when you actually use it. Like, before, like, I was like, oh, this is a cool app or whatever. But when you actually use it on a day-to-day basis, it is so powerful, because the thing is, it stores all the information. So every time you have a long conversation with it, if you have a conversation with Pi for an hour, it keeps all of your information in there, and it knows you now. So when you continuously ask it questions, and it's a phone call with AI, you just continuously talk to it and ask it very complex questions, and it keeps spitting them out. And then it can also, like, make you a routine or make you whatever by saying it verbally. So it's a really powerful, very powerful tool. And then also, tools that I love before is I love Notion. You always can go back to Notion for organizing things. Notion's cool. If you want to take it even a step further, you can go into something like Obsidian. I don't know if you guys heard of Obsidian, but very, very, very powerful app. I can even share my screen for this question.
I mean, I love Obsidian and its power to like create new brains, but I mean, like the learning curve is like too much sometimes. And
yeah, that's the thing about
the
Obsidian.
fact, and the fact that it's kind of difficult to sync Obsidian between mobile phone and the laptop. It's kind of
That's true.
sucks.
That's true. So yeah, so if you're a type of person that you need some type of organization when it comes to writing down, let's just say, notes, like he mentioned, for me, the learning curve, like he said, in Obsidian can be kind of daunting, or it can be kind of difficult at first. It's not the easiest app to use initially. But the cool thing about Obsidian is it's just a place where you can just write whatever you want and customize it however you want. So that's what I really like about Obsidian. Like, for example, I'm going to share my screen really quick. But this is my Obsidian. So like from here, I've got like little, I guess you can say, a trees of what's going on inside of my company.
Yeah.
I've got all types of things going on.
Yeah.
Whoa, mute your mic. But another thing that's in Obsidian is it makes like a brain, like a 3D brain out of all of your notes. So you can kind of search your digital brain in a cool way, which I've used for a long time in Obsidian. You can also like kind of play around with your virtual brain. So if you want to really kind of know where everything in your head is, you can kind of organize it that way. And for me, it's a way where I'm able to take notes and watch a video. So if you can hear me. Take notes and watch a video at the same time, and it gives me timestamps of every single video, which is cool to do in a note-taking app. I just got this new mic, and I know it's a what is it called? A dynamic mic. So I know when I move away from it, you guys probably can't hear me as well. But yeah, I definitely recommend using Obsidian if you want to take like your organization or note-taking to the next level. But I think my biggest advice on like helping you stay on top of things is get very familiar with using the Google system, like Google, like Task and Google Calendar. So when you have Task, just write in the task what it is that you have to do, because they allow you to do like a description. So you can write a description inside of everything you have to do. So it'll be like, this task is to write on a piece of paper, and then it'll notify you on your phone. And then you have the description. This task is to make a video, and then it'll tell you what the video is about, this task. So then all of a sudden your Google Calendar is so on point with your task. And then that's integrated inside of my Luma or whatever. So when I have a call like this, it automatically schedules it into my Google Calendar. And now I have a packed Google Calendar. And the cool thing about Google Calendar is usually you can see how successful somebody's business is just by looking on their calendar. So if you don't have like a calendar, you probably can be, scrambled all over the place. And that's how it was for a long time too. But now I'm so scheduled out by like this hour I'm doing this. For me, I was like, at the end of the day, I want to just be able to talk to these people. It's 9 p.m. here in Cape Town. So like, that's how I scheduled out my calendar. So everything is so intentional. So that's probably the best way to manage, schedule or time.
So
Perfect.
helpful. Thank you so much.
No problem. Yeah, I had a blast talking to
Yeah.
you guys. Thank you so much, everybody, for being
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. Speaking of Obsidian, I mean, I've been obsessed with it, especially, like I've been, into the whole second brain thing, like Notion versus Obsidian, like the top to bottom and bottom up. But I mean, each time I try to, and I'm, like I'm getting the hang of Notion, but I'm trying to start with Obsidian. But each time I try to get into Obsidian, like it's kind of hard, especially the thing I love the most in Notion is that I can start off on my phone and like continue working on my laptop and vice versa. But it's hard to do that on Obsidian.
Yeah, it can
You
be
know what I mean?
difficult. It can be difficult, like, because, and I understand what you mean. On my Obsidian, I can use it on my phone, but I would say that you start off small with Obsidian. Don't try to do all the bells and whistles and do everything. Just literally just create a few notes and then get familiar with the app. But yeah, Notion may be better for you because Obsidian's really geared towards gamers and people that are trying to do complex things. So yeah, man.
Yeah,
100%.
I mean, I mean, I have the Alex Hormozzi second brain, and I have the Naval second brain, and they're awesome. And I want to try to build something like that. But I mean, like, yeah, it's kind of hard, like.
Man, I've done that for a long time. I've built so many second brains in Obsidian, but now I'm doing it to where you can chat with it because chatbots are even more powerful. So instead of just building a second brain, you're able to just like talk to it. So you can chat with Elon Musk and ask him any question because it's only giving you information just based on what you fed it. So yeah, man. If you don't, I'm dropping that in the inner circle too. So if you want to learn how to do that, definitely check that out. But thank you guys so much. And people were saying, okay, and I've been recording until now. Everything.
Yeah, I have a final question about Obsidian.
What's
I
up, bro?
mean, yeah, I mean, on laptop, since I speak Arabic, on my laptop, I want to do, like notes in Arabic, and I think I found a plugin for that on my laptop, but I can't, like do it on my phone. Like on my phone, things are really bad. I mean, do you have any recommendations?
Yeah, that may be a little difficult to do on your phone. You got to do it on your laptop for the to move it over to Arabic. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, there's definitely
thanks
like
so much.
community plugins for that. But yeah, thank you guys for all of your time. I'm about to get going and watch a rugby game. It is going to be a great one. It's going to be France versus South Africa. If you guys are in America, check out rugby because it's actually very entertaining. Thank you guys. Thank you everybody for being on here. Join us on the next one. I don't know exactly when that's going to be, but soon.
Will do.
Thank you, Ryan. See you guys. Feel free to reach out. All right now.